Hello and a beautiful morning to you all. It's another amazing day, a great time to be waking up with you. And we have all the best that TV has to offer at this time of the day.
It's Wake Up Nigeria on a Thursday, and we look forward to keeping you informed and entertained through the show. It's going to be special.
Yeah.
It's Thursday.
Honestly.
The day before the weekend.
When it's Thursday, you're almost breathing a sigh of relief. Like it's almost over. And the month is really flying by.
Yeah, I'm Yomi Hope.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinsong. Now, keep in mind, we're streaming live on tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook. You can look us up right now on TVC Connect. For comments, make sure you use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
All right. Well, you can expect breakfast on the show because it's a breakfast show.
Yeah.
And when you think breakfast, you think Kellogg's, right?
Of course.
And lots of things are going to be happening on the show today. We're going straight to this morning's highlights. Everything that's going to be happening. We've got a book review. We've got...
okay, so when the lineup is like this, I think we should take it one by each.
Yeah,
one by each.
okay. So first this morning, we'll be having a book chat.
Yeah.
Talking about someone who has, who ran for office in the state, a young man. And he's going to be telling us how he did it.
Honestly, I can't wait to hear from him. Young people can run. And after that, expect some music, and we'll be having a vocal performance from Benga Beli.
I haven't challenged the pitch, need to do
All right,
some in this region.
We are also going to be having a report by Halima Daudu on the Rant HQ, the famous Facebook group hangout recently in Lagos.
That's not all. There's going to be a chat with representatives of Power Oil today on the show, and I know you don't want to miss that.
And of course, very soon we're going to be joining. They're going to be joining us for their aerobic session.
Yes, indeed. Mike is
driven by Power Oil.
Yes, he's already set.
Why are you looking like a criminal? Like, who caught you doing something bad?
My goodness, Mike is just, I don't know, he's on
So we're going to be having BC Ogunwale joining us. He's a young guy who ran for office, and he's now talking about how he did it and encouraging other young people to participate as well. We talked about this last week.
Yeah, we did.
And, ensuring that we not only vote, we're also participating in the process by...
How far did you run?
We're also...
Like, how far
Do you not have that in mind? But I said no.
No, really. How far did you run?
I think it's
We're
more
going to
about,
ask him that when he comes on.
It's not about how far he went. It's actually about the process, the fact that he actually had what it took to even go for it in the first place.
I was actually looking at it from the funny angle.
Really?
Because for me, I think that there's a process to everything, and you can't reach for the top just at the beginning. At times, the problem we have, you cannot just say, okay, yes, you're not too young to run, but you can't stand up without any experience and say you want to be the president.
You'd be amazed.
There has to be some level of...
No, even President Obama,
there has to be, I mean...
when he was running for president, what most people didn't realize was that he had spent between 15 and 20 years being an organizer, being a state senator, and also being a national senator as well. So there was that experience that helped him to be able to
exactly. So my point is that you're not too young to run. You have to start somewhere. Don't just think of the president or the governor. Oh, come on, man. I wouldn't want to vote myself without any knowledge. I've just been in media running Wake Up Nigeria and running aerobics. And then I just start up and say, I want to be the governor of Lagos State.
But don't talk down people that are thinking of trying, because in the end, they're going to have to go a few times anyway.
Nobody's knocking them down. But the point is that...
Once you start, you're able to go for classes, courses, get mentors that probably believe in you, train you, put you through, take you the right way. But if you don't even show your intention in the first place, there's a problem.
All right, so
I think the big deal is the release of the Dutchie Girls. It's quite sad that about 5 of them died. It's really sad. But we're glad to have so many of them back. There's still a few that we're expecing. Hopefully,
you're actually going. They actually want us to mention, but okay.
No, the issue is it's bittersweet. We're talking about this. It is bittersweet. The fact that they even were taken in the first place still gives parents all over Nigeria anxiety. We have some, shots of them right there.
The shots of them on
the issue is the trauma they must have gone through, they're probably going to need counseling of some sort.
Yeah.
Only goodness knows what they saw, what they heard, how they now feel.
Just look at the girl on the
themselves.
screen right now. You can tell there's a lot on her mind right now.
And when you think about it, they probably experienced, they probably saw people even being killed.
Let me tell you one of the things I'm glad about for this particular set of girls, the 105 Dutchie Girls. One of the things I'm glad about is the length of time they were away for, which is, I think, just about 2 weeks.
20, no, it wasn't up to 20 days.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was not
so just about 2 weeks.
But my point.
And so, like when you, by comparison to the others who had now gone through, various stages of depression, of terror, of, post-traumatic stress and all of that, when you're talking about the Chibok girls. But by comparison, if you look at these girls, at least they were just away for a few days and now they're back.
Even being away from your home, especially as a girl, for just one day is traumatic enough.
Yeah.
So if you think of what these Dutchie girls have been through and then consider what the Chibok girls themselves must have been going through all the while, it's enough for you to wish for better security in Nigeria, and that's something I think
and
really
hopefully,
needs to work
hopefully they'll start working on that. Honestly,
hopefully,
goodness knows what had to happen for those girls to be released.
Yeah.
So thank God, that the girls have been released and the parents are happy.
We thank God.
Now, it's the headlines in the papers coming up next. Yomi and Titi have you on that one.
Thank you so much, Mike. We're starting with the Punch this morning, and the headline: Freed 105 Dutchie girls flown to Abuja. I wonder why that is necessary. Boko Haram captors spoke Kanuri Arabic, says a pupil. Boy also freed. 5 pupils buried in bush. Saraki, others Lord release. Federal government files suit to seize Ekweremadu's 22 Abuja, US Dubai houses. Appeal court jails pension thief 6 years, fines him 22.9 billion naira. Wow. National Assembly to pass 2018 budget on April 24. 12 soldiers fear dead in Kaduna attack. We've increased tax revenue by over 700 billion naira, says Fowler. And finally, reps introduced bill seeking polls timetable reordering. All on the cover of The Punch.
On the cover of The Nation, it says, "Our days with Boko Haram" by Dutchie Girls. Excitement in the town. Government says they were released unconditionally. The figures are thus: released 104 schoolgirls and 2 others. Dead 5 girls. Held 1 girl. We need details on why that 1 girl was held back there. Bandits kill 11 soldiers in Kaduna. INEC begins Melaye's recall April 28th. Federal government seeks to seize Ekweremadu's 22 houses, and Afe Babalola to Nigerians invest in education. Then finally, government releases 1.248 trillion naira for projects. That's what we have on the cover of The Nation.
The Daily Sun leads with a headline: 5 Dutchie girls die as Boko Haram frees 105. Insurgents storm Yobe town in convoy to return abductees, warn parents, and then a couple of other riders there. 2019 elections, opposition senators allege clampdown plot. I'm not afraid, says Malai. How Igbo can produce next president, says a minister. Controversy over alleged killing of 12 soldiers in Kaduna. It's not true, said the defense headquarters. Senate sets April deadline for passage of 2018 budget. That's all on the cover of the Daily Sun.
On the cover of This Day newspaper, it says Boko Haram returns 104 Dutchie schoolgirls, raising concerns over ransom payment. 2 other children freed among hostages. A federal government insists no money exchanged hands. Girls moved to Abuja. United Nations, APC, others welcome their return. PDP alleges kidnapping staged. It also says here, federal government asks court to freeze Ekweremadu's undeclared assets. Teleology beats deadline, pays $50 million non-refundable deposit for 9 mobile. Adrian Wood says, we've taken over 9 mobiles. Loans will create a Nigeria-centric telco. That's what we have on the cover of This Day.
Well, that's it on the newspaper headlines for now. We'll bring you more later.
Of course. Mike is on standby with our fitness people. But remember that the newspaper headlines are proudly supported by Dettol. Be 100% sure. All
right, let's head to the outdoors. We promised you it's going to be fun today.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Hey, Mike.
Hi, Yomi. Thank you very much. So this morning, the land is green. It's Thursday morning workout. And thank you very much for those of you who came out here today. I have a full house. How you doing, guys? Hello, good morning. Wonderful. Smiling faces here. We are going to have a lot of fun. The land is green. I've got Sheon here who's leading us through. How are you doing, Sheon?
I'm good, I'm good.
Okay, so what are we doing this morning?
Aerobics. Cardio aerobics.
Cardio aerobics, yeah. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Woo! Are you guys ready? Yeah. Come on, say I'm ready. I'm ready. Why do I sound like someone? Okay, so Sheon, take it away.
Okay. Okay, are we good, everyone? Now, before we start our workout, you have to stretch out first. Now, put your hands up this way. Now, let's take to the front side. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now take it up, everyone. Are we good? Now take it to the side. Good job. Now the other side. Let's go. Other side. Good. Very good. Now we're pushing it to the front and back. This way. 1. Let's go. 2. Good job. 3. Let's go. 4. Very good. And 5. Now put your hands up, everyone. Are we good? We're taking our legs up this way. Watch. Up. High knee, slow high knee. Let's go. 1. Good job. 2. Very good. 3. 4. 5. Good. 6. Very good. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Shake it out now. Let's shake it out. Are we good? Now shake it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go, guys. 7, 8, 9. I'll throw it out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it up. Take it up. Let's go. Shake it out. Shake it out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'll take it up. Let's go. 1. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. Good job. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it out this way. 1. Go. 2. Good job. 3. Good job. 4. Let's go. 5. Throw it out. 6. Good one. 7. Let's go, guys. 8. Good job. 9. Are we good? Now from waist up. Let's go. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And take it out this way. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. Let's go. Swing it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it out. Go. 1. Good job. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now take it down. Let's go this way. We're going to squat up and down. Are we ready? 3, 2, go down. 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. 6. Good job. 7, 8, 9. Take it this way. Let's go. You stretch. 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and take it down this way. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. We're good. Now we're squatting side to side this way. All ready? 3, 2, let's go. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Straight up. Let's go. Up. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's up. Go. Go. 1. Go. 2. Good job. 3. Let's go. 4. Good one. 5. Let's go. 6. Let's go. 7. Almost there. 8. Let's go. 9. Now clap underneath your leg. This way. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Throw it out. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it down. Take it down. Hope you're enjoying yourself, everyone. Let's go. Take it up. Take it up. Are we good? 3, 2. Let's go. One more time. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. Take it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Simple move. This way. Close. Side. Close. Good job. 2. Let's go. 3. Let's move it. 4. Good job. 5. Let's go. 6. Almost there. 7. Let's go. 8. Good one. 9. Take it out this way. 1. Go. 2. Let's go. 3. Good job. Let's go. 4. Let's move it. 5. Good one. 6. Almost. 7. Let's go. Let's go. 8. 9. Take it down. Are we good? Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Now let's go this way. 5. Go. Up. Go. Go. 2. Good job. Let's go. 3. Let's go. Let's go. 4. That's 1. 5. Go. 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 6. That's good. 7. Let's go. 8. Let's go. 9. Down side. Let's go. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it out this way. 1. Go. Go. 2. Good job. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. Take it down. Go. 1. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it down. We're good. Are we good with the next one? Are we ready? 3. Are we ready? 3, 2. This way. Let's go. 1. Take it up. 2. Don't force it. Are we good? Don't force it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Knees up. Go. Go. 1. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it down. Take it down. Are we good? Are we good? Are we guys ready? Are we ready for the next one? 3. Are we good? 3, 2. Take it down. 1, 2. Take it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go, Mike. Let's go. 7, 8, 9. Take it out. Take it out. Are we good? Now after workout, I told you. After workout.
We have to add them. We have to add them now.
After workout, you have to
join it.
Your blood and your nerves. Are we good? Now everybody shake it out. Shake it out.
Okay,
now
so
let's breathe in, everyone.
You know what? We'll stretch out now. While we're stretching out, right? Let's take it. So what were we able to do there? What were we able to do?
Yeah, I have to make them breathe very fast than before, and I want them to sweat to know what cardio aerobics.
You're not sweaty. Don't worry, don't worry. We'll continue recording. We'll just go to the kitchen. We'll continue. I'll be here with you. All right. Thank you very much, Shil. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Woo! It was a great one. All right. So thank you very much. We'll still be working out here, but then let's head over to the kitchen. Of course, Mary is there on standby. What do you have for us this morning?
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. All that activity got me gingering. Well, it's time to figure out what's cooking for breakfast, and I've got Chef Adeola of Flavored Spoon right here with me this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Well, it's great to have you, and we're also really feeling great to see all of this. So what are we making today? Okay,
today we are making Fiesta fried rice and peppered chicken.
Fiesta fried rice and peppered chicken?
Yes.
Wow, interesting. Did you hear my tummy rumble?
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm already hungry. Okay, so what are we making use of?
Okay, we have our fresh vegetables here.
Okay.
The bell peppers and green beans.
Okay.
Carrots, sweet corn, spring onions. I'm using butter. Okay. And this is shredded beef. Shredded chicken,
inside
tiger prawns. Yeah, that's why it's called Fiesta.
Tiger prawns.
Yes.
What's this?
That's chili pepper for the chicken.
Okay.
Just
and
use
of course
it on
the
it.
Chicken.
Yes, and that's the seasoning.
Seasoning cubes and salt.
Yes.
Okay. So you can check your screen right now. You'll see the menu: Fiesta fried rice and pepper chicken. Chicken alata. The ingredients are on your screen right now. You can get to scribble them down quickly. So what's the first thing we are doing, Chef Adeola?
Okay, I'll melt my butter in the pan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That shouldn't take long. That pan is on fire.
Exactly. It's very hot. Then I'll add the oil.
Oil. Okay.
Yes.
Let me grab that. Okay. Are you going to be making use of a lot of oil?
No, just little.
Just a little.
Yes.
Okay. So this is not supposed to be handled by your child. So the child doesn't end up in the pan as well.
A little more.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what next?
My onion.
I love the sound of sizzling in the kitchen.
Same
There's
here.
nothing like it. You just know something really good is coming up.
Exactly.
So the stir fry.
Okay.
Does that? Oh, we forgot to mention the rice. The rice is boiling on the other side.
And that's basmati rice.
Okay. It's best to cook with basmati rice.
I tell you.
Or day-old rice.
The aroma and the flavor is different from the normal parboiled rice.
Yeah, you just need to add the spoon at the end of it to complete. So I guess that's where the flavor spoon came about.
Exactly.
Okay. So this will go on for how long?
Just a minute.
Just a minute.
The pan is also ready, so we don't need to take too long.
Okay.
I'll fry my prawns now.
Okay.
Because it's fresh and it needs to go through the heat.
Okay. This is really Fiesta.
Exactly.
So, like, how much, the prawns you're making use of, how much do they cost?
Whoa. Well, they sell per kilo.
Okay.
And a kilo of this size is 6,500.
How, is this up to a kilo?
No, this is not up to a kilo.
I was scared of that. It must be really heavy. Okay, so a kilo costs 6,000.
Exactly. 6,500.
6,500 for a kilo.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why they are called king prawns.
This is not king prawns.
This one is what?
Tiger prawn.
No, it should be tiger. It should.
You can see the lines on it.
Okay. Anything large for me is king.
Oh.
And anything
they are
pricey
bigger size.
For me is
and those ones are jumbo.
Royal. Okay.
The jumbo size are bigger than this.
So we're just going to let it get pink.
Exactly.
So
change
first
color.
your butter, then the oil, then the onions, and then the prawns. Yeah. So what goes in next?
The chicken.
The chicken?
Yes.
This one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Shredded chicken.
Okay. So after the shredded chicken, the shredded beef then?
Yes.
So afterwards, what goes in? The vegetables?
Yes.
Aha.
So
and by then the rice will be ready?
Yes, it will be ready.
So how do we now make the peppered chicken? What did you do to this chicken? Because this is not raw chicken.
No, it's not.
What did you do to it?
I marinated it and then I fried it.
So when you say marinated, what was your process?
Okay, I blended ginger and garlic.
Okay.
With onions.
Ginger, garlic, and onions.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I poured it over the chicken, added a cube of seasoning.
A cube of seasoning?
Yes.
Okay.
Then little salt.
A little salt, okay.
You leave it in the fridge for 2 hours.
In the fridge? Is there a reason you're putting it in the fridge?
So the seasoning will go into it well. You can leave it overnight in the fridge as well.
Ah.
Yes, but if you don't have that much time, an hour or 2 is just fine.
When I marinate stuff, I just leave them out for as long as I want it to be marinated. I didn't know about the
You can put it in
trick.
the fridge, yeah.
So the fridge helps it work faster.
Exactly.
Wow. Well, every day we learn. I guess that's the reason we have different chefs right here on Wake Up Nigeria. Everyone has their own secrets.
Sure.
Yeah. So you get to learn how to do things easily. Oh my. So the chicken, the prawns, then
adding the beef.
The shredded beef now. There you go.
Thank you.
So are you sure there'll still be rice entering my mouth at the end of this? Because there's already a lot of protein.
Exactly.
You take a spoon, you just like have different things in your mouth already.
That's the idea.
Wow. And all this while you haven't added any seasoning, no salt, no seasoning cubes. No. Okay. At what point will we add the seasoning
After adding
cubes?
the vegetables.
Okay. So besides the prep, how long does it take to cook all of this?
15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes?
Yeah, if the rice is ready.
Okay, okay. Nice. This is really good. So while this cooks, we're going to have all the vegetables in. Exactly. So if we come back, definitely it will be to do the mixture for you to see how the fried rice will come together. Now, while the food is still undergoing preparation, let's bring you that much awaited book chat. You don't want to miss this.
Wale is a Nigerian author and politician who is passionate about seeing a new dawn in Nigerian politics. Now, he focuses strongly on the ability of the youth to make a change, and this morning we'll be talking to him about some of these things that he's so passionate about, and of course his book, Stepping Out, A Rookie's Guide to Nigeria's Politics by B.C. Ogunwale. You need to pick up a copy of this book, but let's just go through this over the next few minutes. Now, you are someone who, I mean, you've been in financial services and banking for about 10 years, and suddenly you just caught this bug and decided that, you know what, I'm going to target leadership. Let's just give us a background a little bit on how that started.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me here today. I'd like to start by saying it wasn't just a bug that I caught.
Yeah.
While a student in the University of Ilorin, I was involved in the student politics of the school. In 2001, I contested for office in the school to be on the Student Representative Council of the Student Union Government, even though I didn't win the election at the time. But later on that year, I was elected as the national president of the Student Physiological Association of Nigeria. So, I mean, that gave me the opportunity, being the national president of the Student Association for my own department, going around the entire country in all the federal universities where, you know, the course was being offered at the time. Yeah. I was also a candidate to run in the National Association of Nigerian Students election that happened sometime in 2002. But after a while, I left politics, student politics, involvement in politics, and I just basically focused on my career, building a career in the financial services, and that was what I did up until when I decided to run. But I've always been a member of different political parties up until that time. I mean, from the time of AD, AC, ACN, and then eventually we evolved into APC.
Now let's talk about, I mean, talking about the book itself, and you know, you've set a background about, you know, your political past, you know, with the student unions and all of that. Even I did a little bit of politics myself in Unilag. But let's go home now. At the beginning of the book, in fact, in the how it all started, you know, you talk about how you were mothered by a rare mom, which is sort of like also what gives you a solid foundation when you're going out there. How important is that for the youths in Nigeria?
It is important that we all look back at the way the family system is built. I had a very rare privilege, like you said, to be raised by my grandmother. My mother at the time would drop me with my grandma, and then she would go on to school to go and acquire additional education. But my grandmother did a fine, fantastic job raising me, even though the last child she raised was maybe like 15 or thereabout. I mean, sorry, 25 years before my own time. But I watched her through the entire time that I was with her. She was a market leader. She was selling yam flour, which Yoruba people call elubo, at one of the big markets in Ofa, Owode market. So she was one of the market leaders then. And then also she was a community leader for the women in my village. So I watched the way she carried herself. She goes about with, you know, driving every cost that she was involved in. She taught us a whole lot of value, discipline, and the reason why we should, you know, dedicate our lives to serving people. So that for me is really very important. But what we see now, and again, you really can blame so many of the parents nowadays. I mean, I'm one too. Economic development has really hampered the way we have time to attend to.
People have to go out and very early, so you don't have time
to find a way to help a living for yourself. So that time has sort of reduced in the time you have to take care of your children and all of that. So
that's pretty tough. So let's talk about the main journey itself. You know, once you decided that, okay, talk about the point at which you then decided, after 10 years in the financial sector, okay, I'm going to do this and go as a young person. And then what were the things that you encountered as you went into politics?
I think, for once, I really honestly at the time didn't think I was a young person. And at that time, I think I was too old to be running for office. Let's be honest with ourselves. But fundamentally, that's what the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria says when we can get involved in the process. I remember I would call my wife and say that I have once told you before, when we were still cutting, to say that I will do politics. So I think it's about time I went in there. It took me a bit of time trying to, you know, convincing my wife and all of that. And my father-in-law would call me and said, okay, so your wife said you wanted to join a political process. Would you please come to the house and let's have a,
let's have a discussion about
let's
this.
have a conversation about what you're trying to do. So I went over to see him and he was like, can you remember so-so person? I said, yes. Do you remember what happened to him? I said, yes. In that same quarrel of yours where you want to, you know, my nephew was killed, you know, during one of the political rallies and all of that. He wanted to be involved in politics just like you. So, I mean, are you not afraid and all of that?
That's one of the things that I wanted to talk about, you know, the fact that once young people think about running, and you also are part of this movement, you know, not too young to run. But once young people are thinking about running, the first thing that comes to mind is the violence and the murkiness of Nigerian politics and the fear that, look, if I go into this, something might happen to me. So how did you overcome that fear? And, you know, as we round off, you know, talk to us about the Not Too Young to Run movement.
Okay, so for me, it's important that we always ask ourselves this question. What we let fear hold us down? So, I mean, I decided this is what I want to do. And then whatever comes out of it. I remember I was telling my uncle that he was like, are you not afraid that you will die? And you would read in the book that I said to him that if this is where I'm going to die, then so be it. But this is what I'm going to do. So
it took that decision for you to then decide that, you know what, I'm just going to do this no matter what happens.
As a young boy, I used to ask my late dad that you guys complain too much about what is going on in the nation, and I haven't seen you do anything about it. I don't want my son to ask me that same question. So, I mean, if my boy would ask me 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, what did you do? I want to be able to say this is what I did and this is what I think came out of what I did. And those for me were some of the reasons why I said, okay, so the violence, the illegalism, anything can happen. And then that's
Thank you so much, Bisi Ogunwale. Now, the book is Stepping Out, A Rookie's Guide to Nigeria's Politics. Very, very important for young people. If you're a young person, you need to get this book. And also follow Bisi at Bisi Ogunwale on all social media platforms. Find out what he's doing and how he's responding to all the country and be a part of the process. And you're never too young to run. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, when you talk about the Constitution, whatever the Constitution allows.
I mean, it's good now that there's a process for constitutional amendment that is going on for
Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Bisi. So we're going on a short break now. And, of course, when we come back, it's going to be a musical performance. Thank you.
All right, welcome back. Now I'm looking forward to this. I've got Double Gbe in the house. Gbe in the house. It's great to have you, sir.
Thanks so much.
All right, he's a vocal coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, guys. What's your name, please?
I'm BDX.
BDX. Great to have you. Good morning. Good morning. And Olu. Great to have you guys. Okay, so both of you are singers and Benga is the coach.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to have a vocal performance here. That's what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
So what exactly are we going to do now?
Well, before that, I'm going to expose some of the secrets of top singers, some of the exercises they do. Because singers are not born, they are made.
They're made?
Yeah. Some exercises can help you improve your singing. So I'm going to expose to you some of the secrets that can build your pitch, your tone area.
Wow.
And how to store air into your lungs.
If you ever want to sing on Wake Up Nigeria and you want to perform well, this is something you should really listen to. So Benga, take it away, all right?
Thanks
Looking forward to this, all right?
Yeah.
So let's go.
So let's start right away. Like I said now, if you can talk, you can sing. You might have been written off that you cannot sing. They must have told you that your voice is very bad. I'm going to expose to you some of the secrets that can lift your singing and upgrade your singing to the next level. Let me start with that. Your singing voice is an instrument. And it is the oldest instrument in the world. Which other instrument involved from? So now you need to know part of your instrument and know how to take care of it. The first thing you need to know that the first part is called the motor. That's the lungs where you store your air. The second part is called the generator. This is the vocal box area, your neck region. The third part is called the resonator. These are your mouth, your throat, and your nasal cavity. And the last part is called the articulators. These are your lips, your tongue, and your jaw. All these parts are called body coordination in singing. So let me start right away. The first thing you need to know as a singer that you must know how to store air into your lungs. So when we say breathing, then get air into your lungs. Your lung is like a hair sac. Like, look, watch me now. As I breathe in, out. Once you breathe in, get air into your air sac and get it out. That means breathe out. So as a singer, you must do some exercises that can help you store air into your lungs. Like doing this voice sustaining exercise. Let's breathe in. Hold your breath for 7 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now breathe out with this sound. We can increase the count for 20 to 20. So let me go straight away to the other part. Alex, like I said, this place is responsible for your pitch. I mean your neck region. There are muscles around this neck region that needs to be strengthened with some exercises. Can you touch your neck region and say, so let's play the exercises here. Go. Go. The more you do that exercise, you are trying to strengthen the muscles around the neck region. This place is responsible for your pitch. Oftentimes, most singers who complain about pitch needs to know how to strengthen the vocal muscle region by doing this exercise. The next part I'm going to talk about is your nasal cavity area. This is where your tone is being produced. Do you want to improve your tone as a singer? Like I do tell my singers that, you know, exercises can lift you up to the next level. So can you try this exercise? Say, When you say, that means the sound wave is getting to this nasal cavity area, just like an acoustic guitar, that this sound, this place is responsible for your tone. So how do we increase your tone or improve your tone? By doing this exercise every time. Say, Let's go on the keyboard. Go. Yeah. The next part, which I'm going to talk about, is your articulators. These are your lips, like I said, your tongue and your jaw. Oftentimes, singers who have a flat note in their singing is that their jaw is not flexible enough. A tight jaw can lead to flat note. That's why we do this exercise that yeah, 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 yeah. Go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. When you do that yeah, I mean your jaw is flexible enough so that when you want to increase your pitch, you can get the sound from the lungs down to the mouth. So, like I said now, that singers are not born, they are made with some exercises. Let me go straight away to colors and lines in singing. You must have been told that artists are used for singers too, because they use colors and lines. We have about 7 colors in singing. I'm going to talk about some of them, and our singers here will apply them. Like the first one is called the blues singing. That means singing with air. Like this sound. Like so you sing. Look at this, R. Kelly. See? I believe I can fly. It's different from singing without the resonance. It's going to sound this way. I believe I can fly. But when you sing with the resonance, I mean, it's throwing air to your nasal cavities. You can have this air coating voice. I believe I can fly. That's the blue sound. The second one is the vocal fry. This is the sound. Can we try that? We call it vocal fry. You can do some exercise in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, you have this sound. So let's apply it to singing. Look at this sound. I used to think, that's the vocal fry effect. I believe I can fly. Instead of singing straight without the vocal fry, it's going to just sound this way. I believe I can fly. The vocal fry effect helps you to create emotional feelings and help you have a great stuff. So I'm going to allow my musicians now to sing, applying all this that we have talked about. So let's have Abidex as she sings for us. Okay.
Take me for what I am. I don't want to change all my colors for you. Share my heart. I'll never ask for too much. That's all that you are. Everything that you do, I don't really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. The passion inside, the blood from myself doesn't know where to hide. Don't make me close one more time, 'cause I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you're down. I must stay, imagine you're down.
can you hear the sound, the vocal fry effect as she sings? So let's listen to Mattis too as he sings too, using those colors in singing. Okay.
Like an angel in the morning, shooting star across the night, the most beautiful girl I've seen in all my life. Every moment spent with you is like a day that starts brand new. Girl, I'm so amazed at all the things you do. Oh, yes, I want to build my whole world around you. So I promise you forever and for always. Girl, you are my sunshine, baby, don't you go away. Yeah, want me, all of family, or me, a lion. I will love you forever. Yeah, want me, all of family, or me, a lion. I will love you forever.
Okay, can you listen to those colors and lines using vocal fry and the blue singing? Like I do say that if you can talk, you can sing. If you can walk, you can dance. Don't be written off by people telling you cannot sing. If you can get the right training, you can improve your singing from 0 level to a superstar status. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah,
great one, great one.
Yeah.
So I love what you said there. If you can talk, you can sing.
Yeah.
I used to sing much earlier, but then we have some people who maybe they lost the flair.
Yeah.
Is it a talent that if you don't use, you lose?
Yeah.
Is it something like that?
Yeah.
So you have to always make sure that you are practicing and all of that.
Doing some exercises like training. Training is different from rehearsals. More of the times we do rehearsals at home without doing training. Training helps you coordinate your parts of the body, the muscles, and how to store air into your lungs.
That's what training does.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, great one. So from let's say time frame,
yeah.
How long can a no singer, someone like me who can't sing at all, to the point whereby I can say I can sing averagely, how long will it take me?
About 6 months, because we have trained people, a tone deaf singer from the 0 level, we have done that 6 months.
6 months?
6 months.
Every day?
Yeah, with at least twice. I mean, your exercise must be done every day.
Okay.
Say 40 minutes every day,
right.
Or increase to an hour, 2 hours. But for that 6 months, we can get you from 0 level to a superstar status.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
okay, so I know who I'll be talking to. Benga will talk about that. I want to be a superstar. We're singing Yaomi like this guy. Thank you very much, guys. All right, so it's still Wake Up Nigeria. Don't go nowhere. We'll take a break, and when we get back, it's the second half of the show.
It's Thursday,
yeah,
and
well, it's
time to wake up if you haven't woken up yet. It's 8 o'clock. Get out of bed and get out of that house. I'm just saying.
Well, that's said like someone who woke up at 4 a.m. today.
Yeah.
And is beefing people that are still in their beds. But it's fine. It's Wake Up Nigeria, and we're always happy to be joining you this beautiful morning.
Yeah, it's, we still got lots of things on the show today. So make sure you stick around. This is the place to be at this time of the day.
Okay, so there's still a very interesting report put together by Halima Daudu, and the Rant HQ, the famous Facebook group's hangout, happened recently in Lagos. You should stay put for that one.
And then after that, Benga Beli will be teaching us how to sing in the
garden.
Garden as well.
Yes, indeed.
And of course, we're going to be having a wholesome discussion about the benefits of physical exercise on your well-being.
Yes, indeed. So this exercise thing, man, did you see that crowd, though? There were a lot of people outside.
There's a lot of power going on.
Yeah, first I just have to start with apologizing. A number of people came, and they were not unable to get there. Some people came from very far, as far as Ikorodu.
Wow. Okay.
And they were unable, so the point was that you have to make sure you're here before 7.
Yeah.
Also, they were unable to get on because it was already past time.
So it was already past time. So please, if you're going to make it, it has to be before 7.
I hope they got freebies though.
It's a live, it's a.
Because I heard you're the one in charge of.
I'm the one in charge.
Yeah.
Why would you social media?
All the women were smiling at Mike outside.
When we get back to social media, then we can. You know, that's where my own. That's my own kingdom.
Did you notice something? When the show started, Mike was like this. Now Mike is glowing.
What?
Have you found the girl?
Yeah.
Mike is glowing.
How many phone numbers did you collect?
Even when you're trying to act like that again, it's not working. See your skin shining. Mike.
You see, I always used to some people call Mary. The only reason why, just because you're the mother of Jesus. So let's just leave. If not, Mary.
Really?
Mary, that name. Just put that name. Okay, but then, yeah, it's the eve of the weekend, and of course, it's about the marathon, right? It's about the marathon and getting healthy, so that you don't, because it's not everybody, you have to prep yourself for a marathon.
Oh, yeah.
You don't just stand up and go on the marathon. I know that's what you guys will be talking about much later, but then how to prep yourself for a marathon. You don't just stand up, like, you see somebody maybe even push-ups or something, you can't just start and do 50 at once.
Definitely. You have to pace yourself.
Process.
Yeah.
You have to. There's a process to get there and all of that.
The warm-ups also very important. I can remember as a child, there was an opportunity for me to run. And I always felt like I could run. You know when you see people run and you're like, I can do that. And then I went to try myself.
Titi, you just
the way people flew past me. The way people flew past me. It was like I was going in reverse. I'm telling you.
You just reminded me of something that happened when I was in GSS 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're told, okay, a race and everything for your house. I was in greenhouse, the Rigo's house then. And we were all lined up and I was ready. I was like, I'll beat everybody. And then I closed my eyes and I was running with all my strength.
With your eyes closed.
And then the next thing that happened though, I just realized that everybody had left when I finally opened my eyes. Yes. And believe it or not, let's say this is the length of the place. I was still here.
And everybody had finished the race.
Everybody. It's so funny.
Like she said, like you're running away, you think that somebody's dragging you back. What's happening?
What's happening?
What's going on?
Oh my God. I was so sure I was the first. Like I was even thinking I had gone around the field like twice.
Hey, come on, it's the papers up next. But we'll just go on a short recess. And when we get back, me and Titi have you covered on that one.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now it's time for us to take a look at what's on the covers of the newspapers. Starting with the Nigerian Tribune, it says, as Boko Haram returns 104 Dutchie schoolgirls, how 5 among us died of suffocation, say the schoolgirls. We cooked our food, got good treatment, but though we thought of our freedom daily, they say. It also says here, young armed men returned the girls, warned us against sending girls to school, says Dutchie resident. It also talks about how they were freed. We'll interrogate circumstance of return, say bring back our girls. Abduction release stage managed, says PDP. Government must investigate security failures that led to the abduction, say Amnesty International. Special presidential panel begins probe of Ekweremadu's US, Dubai, London properties. Asset declaration form obtained. Kogi government counters police, says traditional ruler killed in attack. Places 5 million naira bounty on the killers. That's what we have on the cover of Nigerian Tribune.
The Vanguard leads with the headline, Dapchi, 5 of our students died on day of attack. Wow, says Fasima, one of the released girls. The National Assembly will pass 2018 budget on April 24, says Dogara. Federal government moves to seize Ekweremadu's assets. CFTA won't allow Nigeria to be a dumping ground, says Buhari. And finally, $9 million was not found in our house, says Mrs. Boro. All on the cover of the Vanguard.
On the cover of The Guardian, it says how 104 abducted Dapchi girls regained freedom by federal government. 5 die, 1 still held for not renouncing Christian faith. It was an arranged abduction, Fayose PDP allege. Nigeria, South Africa absent as 44 African countries sign trade deal. Nigeria won't be a dumping ground, says Buhari. Manufacturers give conditions for support. And finally, a National Assembly to pass 2018 budget next month, says Dogara. That's what we have on the cover of The Guardian.
All right. Well, that's it for the newspaper headlines for this morning.
The newspaper headlines are proudly supported by Dettol. Be 100% sure.
Let's head on over to the garden there with Mike.
I'm the one that's playing now. Okay, so vocal training. Now, this is what you do. First is your resonance voice. See, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I've got Megabil in the house. Of course, we're doing some other training, some still training. And what do we have? What are we doing now?
Well, I want to teach us about resonance in singing.
Resonance. What does that mean?
Resonance means how to sing with lovely tone.
So can she sing with lovely tone?
Wow,
what does that mean? What does it mean to sing with lovely tone?
It means to sing sweetly to the hearing. I mean, to make sure you're able to pass your notes from your chest to your head voice.
There's so much I want to ask, but then let's get this performance, and then if I have time at the end, I'll talk more to them. Okay, so let's go.
Okay, right away, I'm going to talk about resonance. Like I said, that resonance helps you to produce a lovely tone. So singers who understand resonance knows how to get sound from the stomach, air from the stomach to the part of the resonance. I'm going to explain about 4 resonance. The chest resonance, that means sound from the chest region. The head resonance, the head voice. The nasal cavity area, and the mouth space. So before that, like, can we just touch our chest and say Z, Z, Z. You can feel the vibration. When you say that E sound is coming from the head region. But when you say it's coming from the nasal cavity area, and the O from the mouth space. Oh, so let's try some exercises to help us check all the resonance, and I will teach us how to apply that in singing. Z. Let's go. Z. The Z is for the chest. The E is for the head. Z. Let's go. Z. I like it. Z. 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 Oftentimes you hear great singers using that resonance, how to switch from the chest to the head, like this song. Say, what do you know? The song from the chest to the head. You know, you listen to Boyz II Men singing this song. Why do you play with my? Why do you play with my mind? Why do you play with my mind? Play with my mind. They play from the chest to the head. Play with my mind. Chest to the head. So this exercise. Z. Why do you play with my heart? Why do you play with my mind? So this exercise, Z, we help you to connect from the chest to the head. So I'm going to ask Bidin to sing and use all this resonance, and let's see the application of that.
And I will always love you. And I will always love you. I will always love you.
Can you see the connection? Loving you. Do the chest one. Loving you. This exercise. Z. Loving you. So when you practice the resonance exercises, it's going to help you, connect sweetly from the chest to the head, or to the nasal cavity area, or to the mouth space area. Thank you so much.
I didn't know this one was going to be short. I was expecting more.
Yeah,
now,
okay.
that was quite something. That was quite something.
Okay.
I would love to talk to these guys, but then we have to go on a break. It's still Wake Up Nigeria.
Okay,
don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks.
Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. And in the business of holding marathons, Nigeria is no stranger. These games hold at different times in major cities across the country. And right about now, the city of Ibadan City Marathon is approaching this time. And it'll be brought to you by Power Oil. So we want to hear from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
Horse's mouth.
Yes, and we want to know what to expect. And we've invited 2 amazing individuals to come and tell us more about it. So we have Kenneth and Tunde here. All right.
Good morning.
So many questions.
Yeah, but you guys are looking sporty, but I hope you did join us earlier in the morning for...
Yes. And it was quite amazing.
All the moves.
Yes, it was good.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Very nice, very nice. So first, why is Power Oil putting together a marathon?
Okay, Power Oil is Nigeria's #1 healthy vegetable oil. And so what we preach, what we teach, and what we stand for is health, fitness. And so we feel Nigerians, we're gradually getting there. We're gradually taking our health more seriously. And so when the marathon came up and we heard about it, we were approached with it, we felt that, yeah, it's the more the merrier, because we have events that we hold as well, fitness events like walkathon, pay with calories, where we set up shop in different malls and then with very good things. So you come in there, you want to buy, but you can't buy with cash, you have to buy with calories. So you burn your calories and then you pick something. So we have a lot of fitness events. So when we heard about the marathon, we're like, hey, it's a good thing, since it's going to be something that that touches on health and touches on fitness. Power is all for it, so that's why we are doing this.
Very good.
Okay, so I've heard of the Ibadan City Marathon before. I know it's been going on for a number of years. How many years in total now?
This one will be the 10th edition.
Oh, wow.
So we've had 9 before now.
9. Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so I know that they must have all had their individual challenges, but I also know that the prizes and the prize money must have been getting bigger.
In fact, when I heard the first prize, I was like,
just so that
should I?
you should.
Should I take a trip?
You should.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
It's not that simple.
I tried 5 km once and
it
wasn't
funny.
Exactly. I was limping for 1 week.
Yeah. So tell us about the prizes.
Well, the total prize money that we have this time around is 3 million naira. It's broken down to 10. We're going to have 10 winners. The first 5 male, the first 5 female, and the overall winner gets 1 million. Well, from experience, it's always been men.
From experience.
Exactly.
Well, that's about to change.
Yes,
I mean, well,
the women are stepping up. Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm all for that. We are also open to that. So the first person gets 1 million naira.
Okay.
The first female definitely is not going to be the second person,
right,
but we give that concession. The first female gets 800,000 naira, and it goes down like that: 600, 400, 200, 100.
So different people get at least a little bit something.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So talk to us about how people can participate. So someone's watching now. Maybe they're going to be in Ibadan, that period.
Yeah.
How can they participate? How can they get on board?
Well, first, let me say the event is scheduled for 8th of April, 2018. So we still have about 2 weeks plus before the event. Registration is still ongoing, and it's quite amazing the number of people who have registered so far. I said the last time I checked, more than 3,000 already.
Oh, wow.
But it's still on. There are 2 ways for one to get on board this one. The easiest way, as we know, we are in the digital age, is to go online. We have a website open for that. It's www.ibadoncitymarathon.com.
All right, so ibadoncitymarathon.com
It's so simple.
for registration.
There's an icon that says register. Once you click, the form will come up, you download, and you register, you submit online. It's as simple as ABC. But one can also, for those who are in Ibadan, and maybe some of them may not want to go online, can go to our technical partners. That's the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports. It's situated inside the Obafemi Awolowo Stadium. It's formerly known as Liberty Stadium. You pick up a form, you register, you submit, and that's all.
All right, fantastic.
Very nice.
Okay, so I feel like, Power Oil, as you said, has been, putting together quite a few activities involving health and family.
Yes.
But what makes Power Oil so healthy? What are the key ingredients?
Okay, Power Oil, it's the key ingredients in Power Oil, what makes it healthy. And a lot of work was put into this to make sure that and that's why we are Nigeria's #1 healthy vegetable oil. It's fortified with vitamin A, vitamin E, omega-3 and 9, so cholesterol free. Zero trans fat, so you can be rest assured that when you're frying or either cooking or whatever you're doing with Power Oil, you should be rest assured that it's very healthy for you.
Okay. Can we go over that one more time? You said vitamin A?
Vitamin A, vitamin E, omega-3 and 9.
Okay.
And these are things that helps the eyes, and all that. And then it is for zero cholesterol, no cholesterol at all, and zero trans fats. So,
wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Nice.
So it might interest people to know that our guest today said that they were going to be giving away some cartons of Power Oil.
Yes.
It's a particular size you're giving away.
Yes, it's a new SKU. It just came out, and it's a 75 ml sachet, and it's just 50 naira. So we're going to be giving out to some of our
viewers, and we're going to be asking a question.
Carton, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. All right. So our question, I think we should just make it a very simple question.
Yeah,
right?
something very simple. What are the benefits of using power oil. So give us 3 benefits. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
3 benefits, specific benefits.
Oil.
One of the things, I'm just going to give you a clue. You know, I'm easy like that. So it has 0 cholesterol. So it's one of the things that you can say. And then 2 other things added to that.
The vitamins and minerals are also very key. If you can remember what he said.
You're already giving away all the answers.
Maybe they should rewind their TV.
All right, so,
but
okay,
you're
so
going to have to
tweet
it to us. Tweet it to us at TVC Connect with the hashtag WakeUpNigeria giveaways. Make sure you put in the hashtag WakeUpNigeria giveaways.
Yeah.
And we'll be taking note of your tweets and your posts.
All right.
We'll be giving
so one of the things I wanted to talk, you talked about a few things that Power is already doing.
Yes.
That's trading cholesterol. Trading, calories.
Pay with calories.
Paying with calories at the stores.
And we are having, this Saturday, we are having the Port Harcourt edition. So we're going to be in Port Harcourt.
So you just walk into a mall and...
Yes, we walk into a mall, we set it up. And we want it to always be very natural. So we set it up, it's like a shop. So you walk past and people just look at it, oh, nice sneakers or nice training outfits, and then you come like, how much is this? So no, you can't pay with cash. Okay. So we have treadmills there, we have different
so
things. So
how long will I have to run on a treadmill? It's like walking for food.
As much as you can. So whatever calories you burn, there's definitely a product for you or price for you. So you go around, you search for it, and then you pick what you want.
Wow,
yes.
Wow.
So we've done it, this is the 4th edition. We've done it in Lagos, Ibadan. We are doing it in Port Harcourt. We are going to Abuja. Okay. So people can just have fun. Because the idea is fitness is not something that is very boring. You have to you can also have fun while doing it.
All right. So lifestyle. So make sure you tweet to us because we're rounding off now. So tweet to us at TVC Connect if you want to win a box of Power Oil, the 75 CL sachet. Yes. It's a whole box. Yes. So tweet to us, what are the benefits of using Power Oil? I already gave you an expo.
Yes.
And I'm not going to say it again. So tweet to us. We're going to be picking maybe the first couple of tweets and announcing them later on.
We'll make it happen. It's time for us to go over to the kitchen.
I hope you guys can join us. Are you ready for
hungry?
breakfast?
We're good.
All right. Let's make sure we sample what the chef has been putting together.
So just
okay. All right. Thank you. Okay.
Can you see this?
Ooh, very nice.
It looks like an ad. Like, when you want to sell rice or you want to sell chicken and you say, this is how it will look. Picture perfect. Almost a scene to eat it.
Okay.
So
well, you're welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's Mary. You met Mike earlier.
Yes. And this is...
our chef. Chef Adeola of Flavored Spoon. And she made...
You didn't say this, the lovely Chef Adeola.
Yeah, she's just so lovely.
Yomi, I know you would like to have some. Don't worry, you get it. So we made peppered chicken alongside Fiesta fried rice.
Fried with palm oil, by the way.
Yes. Power oil. Power oil. Oh, yeah. Power oil, not palm oil. No, power oil.
Oh, power oil.
Okay, we got that. So tell us what you had to do to get this together.
Okay, I had my fresh vegetables. I had butter. I had jumbo shrimps and chicken with shredded beef. Okay. First, I heat the pan and I melted the butter, added the power oil, fried the onion for a little.
Okay, go ahead and have a taste.
I added the prawns. Yeah. I added the shredded chicken, followed by the shredded beef. Then I added the vegetables, fried for a while. I added my seasoning. And I poured in the rice and I stirred all together.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Looks and smells fantastic.
So what do you guys think?
Yeah?
Oh, what do you think?
They can't really speak right now.
Feedback. That's the answer
for the marathon. I think this could also help.
That's the best video.
And it help you last the course.
All right.
Thank you to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories.
Yeah.
And of course, shout out to Fola's Place for styling our hair.
A big thank you to all our friends for joining us this morning.
Yes.
Especially the Power Oil guys.
Yes. All of you who came to work out, we hope that you will have more activities like that just for you.
We'll be back again for the Friday edition tomorrow. Don't miss it.
All right.
Have a great day.
Take care. Bye.